Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mighty Moon Astrology. This video is for Leo ascendant people, Leo Lagna people. This is about the yearly prediction for 2026, and we are going to talk about the blessings and the struggles and the bigger picture of the year 2026. You're very special, do you know that? Because your Lagna Lord is Sun, and Sun gets eclipsed twice every year. So if you're going to talk about the blessings and the struggles, we need to mention the eclipses. So I'm going to tell you about the eclipse and the simple remedies so that you can make your life a little easier during the year 2026. So please watch the video until the end. Before we dive in, please subscribe the channel. It's a very new channel and all your subscriptions means a lot to us. And please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you have the notification whenever we upload a new video. Before I start, I wanted to say one more thing, that if you don't know your Lagna, your ascendant according to the Vedic Astrology, then I want you to please find out. If you don't know how to do that, then please communicate with us through the email address that is given on the screen and we are going to help you. Thank you. Now let's start with the blessings. Jupiter is in your 11th house in Gemini. To be honest, right now it's not a blessing so much. It's going retro for a while. And Jupiter is in the 11th house. People have been telling you that, oh, you're going to get a lot of gains. You're going to get, all your dreams come true. And then your social network, your professional network will be blessed. And you're waiting and waiting and nothing is happening because it is going retro. And Jupiter is actually in the house of Gemini, a little bit irritated because it's the house of Mercury. Jupiter is a slow moving planet full of wisdom, and Mercury is like fast, 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 and Mercury is more interested in the information. So two things: until March 11th, Jupiter will not go straight, and before that it's difficult for you to get the blessings of Jupiter from the 11th house. After March 11th, it's going to get better. But before or after the retrograde, you need to understand that if you want the results, good results of 11th house, then you need to understand Mercury, and then you need to go towards the Jupiterian attitude. So if you have some information about your social networking, your professional networking, then try to convert it into your wisdom, into knowledge. Then Jupiter will actually bless you. Try to understand what information you have and how to use it in a Jupiterian way. Okay, after March 11th you will be able to do it. Before that it's going to be a little bit difficult, but it's fine. You need to keep working, and good times are coming. And one more challenge you have, that is uh, eclipse, the first solar eclipse on February 17th in your 7th house. So Rahu is already sitting in your 7th house. Rahu is already giving you obsession about your spouse, your husband or your wife, about your business partners, about your relationship with other people. It can be social relationship, personal relationship, or professional relationship. Rahu is already giving you obsession, and Rahu is already giving you a little bit of confusion and illusion. And Rahu in the 7th house actually tends to deal with things like the relationships in an unethical way. Okay, so when your sun, your Lagna Lord, gets eclipsed in the 7th house, it's actually a difficult time for you. But this actually tells you how to transform and what to do next, what to do next 6 months. So solar eclipse is the beginning, right, for the next 6 months. And all the solar eclipses has a theme. This solar eclipse in Aquarius, the theme is reassessment and learning new technologies and concentrating on whatever you have done and that is not working. I'm pretty sure Rahu in the seventh house for you for a while, you have maybe expected so many things to happen in your relationships, in your business, with your business partners, but it did not happen as you expected. So you need to reflect on all the experiences that you had already in 2025 and try to think that, okay, maybe this has to end now. Okay. And February 12th is the solar eclipse, and the energy starts to shift before 28 days before the eclipse. So, very soon, the energy will start to shift, and you will understand that this things I have been doing and this have not been good for me. It did not give me any results, or maybe it gave some results and then suddenly it's going to just go away, it's going to just disappear. Okay, so this eclipse, you need to look at the positive things, that you let go of the unnecessary things, you let go of the obsession, you let go of the confusion, and stick to what means most, right? Okay. After the eclipse, one good thing is Jupiter goes direct, right? And from March 11th to June 1st, Jupiter stays in your 11th house. And in this time, during this time, you will actually get the gains and the positive results of your 11th house that you have been waiting for. This is now a continuous good time, because after this, on June 2nd, Jupiter will enter your 12th house and get exalted. Exalted Jupiter is the best possible blessing that we human beings can expect or hope for. Now it's in your 12th house. So, what is 12th house? 12th house is loss, if we look at the negative things. But 12th house is also spiritual house, right? It cares about liberation. Hmm. It also gives you isolation, but exalted Jupiter sitting in your 12th house will actually give you positive isolation. That means maybe if you isolate yourself, or if you meditate, or if you actually give some time for inner reflection and sit down and think about things. You know, with the fast paced life we have, we just keep doing things one after one, one after one. And then week after week, same things being repeated, repeated, repeated. And then we never sit down, take a pause, and think about it. Jupiter, Guru, the planet of your wisdom, your knowledge, your dharma, the planet who actually encourages you, sometimes forces you to be ethical, to be moral, to do the right thing. This planet goes to your 12th house. You need to slow down a little bit and think about what actually matters to you, and maybe isolate yourself a little bit. And this isolation will bring in new energy, new motivation, new enthusiasm to do the things those actually matter to you. Okay, so exalted Jupiter in the 12th house is a very good thing. Another positive thing is your Jupiter is your 8th lord. Your 8th house is Pisces. Saturn is sitting there. Saturn is giving some issues, but to be honest, Saturn in the 8th house, I don't think, I like in my analysis, that's not so bad. I'm coming to that in a minute, but in general, 8th house is a little bit problematic, right? It's like the sudden ups and downs, it's the transformation, and then sudden loss, and secretive interactions, or illicit things. Those need to be, hidden from the established accepted norms of the society. So when Eighth lord is in the 12th house exalted, then you will be blessed and you will be able to save yourself from the all the problematic aspects of eighth house. Okay, and then Jupiter will stay here until October 30th, exalted. It's a very good time. In between, the second solar eclipse is happening. Now you are Leo people, right? Your Lagna Lord is Sun. You're very authoritative, right? You are the king. You want to control everything and you actually know how to. You have the capability. Although we have to see your individual birth chart to understand the dignity of your planet Sun, of your Lagna Lord, but whatever dignity it is in, your natural tendency is to rule. Okay, this materialistic physical world. Okay, Moon is the ruler of your psychological world. Sun is the ruler of your um, physical world. So this Sun getting eclipsed in the 12th house can be a little bit difficult because Sun in the 12th house is already in problem, because 12th house is not about this materialistic world, not about this realm. This is about the other realm. This is the other world, the spiritual world, or the religious world, or the world that we can think that we know that we enter after we die in this materialistic world. And Sun is like, Sun wants to rule this materialistic world, right? So Sun is a little bit of misplaced in 12th house and getting eclipsed. But the thing is, it is on the verge of coming to your Lagna. Your Lagna Lord in the Lagna is a very good thing. But before it comes to the Lagna, it is getting eclipsed in the 12th house. Now it's a total solar eclipse. It will actually start another chapter in your life. But the blessing is exalted Jupiter is in the same house. Okay, and Jupiter is happy in 12th house, because guru, dharma, ethics, spiritual world, these are kind of synonymous. Okay, so Jupiter in the 12th house is happy, is exalted, now very powerful. So the second eclipse, it could be devastating, but it's not going to be. So it is a very good news for you. Okay, then Sun comes into your Lagna. Hmm. Around August 15th. Your Lagna Lord is in Lagna from August 15th to September 14th. It's a very good time for you. And you were facing issues with Ketu in your Lagna. For Leo people, Ketu in Lagna, you are very irritated for last 7 months. You feel very misplaced. You feel confused. You feel like, I don't know what to do. Now, Sun wants to rule. You are Leo. You want to rule, as I said. You are the authority. The government of a country is Sun. So, in your life, you are the authority. And now Ketu comes in. Ketu doesn't like the authority. Ketu doesn't like the ego. Ketu is like, it's not necessary. What are you achieving? Ketu is more interested in the spiritual world, right? So, Ketu in the Lagna for Leo people, you feel like you want to do so many things, but nothing is going your way. People are not listening to you. You are losing control of your life. You want to do so many things, and Rahu in the 7th house. So many obsessions, as I said, about the spouse and business and any relationship with other people. You are used to be in charge. You are used to be the leader. And Ketu is telling you to take a backseat. Ketu is telling you to calm down. Ketu is telling you to leave the ego. You're like, no, I don't want to do that. Your sun, you don't want to do that. Mm. So when Sun, your Lagna Lord himself, comes to your Lagna, mm, again, it has to, your own Sun in your birth chart has to be powerful, but it will be helpful. Okay. Sun goes to Leo, will be in your Lagna, will be powerful. Now, Jupiter comes on October 31st. Jupiter comes in your first house. Then again, you get a little bit of ease. Now, what will happen? Guru and Ketu in the Lagna. Hmm. You find a way to accept what Ketu is trying to tell you, or Ketu is, kind of forcing you to do. Let go of the authority, let go of the leadership, let go of the control. And now, Jupiter coming here, you will maybe find a proper way that, okay, or a proper reason that, okay, for this reason, I can actually let go of my ego. Hmm. And you will find the acceptance, you'll find the wisdom in it. That I'm not saying that you're gonna surrender to Ketu completely, although if that is the promise in your birth chart, then that's going to happen. But trust the time from October 31st to December 13th, because that is Jupiter's blessing is there. So whatever decision you will take, Jupiter in the Lagna, it is actually as blessing your decision making process, right? And your thought process and your acceptance and how you actually deal with this world and with yourself. So Jupiter will tell you what is right and what is good for you, and acceptance will come. So it's a good time during October 31st to December 13th. Whatever decisions you take, um, those decisions will actually bring good results for you. Okay, so these are blessings. And another blessing of this duration is that Jupiter from the first house now will be aspecting your Rahu. So what happens when Jupiter looks at Rahu? The obsessions you are having, the confusions you were having, or the illusion you had, misconception about your spouse, misconception about your business partners. Now Jupiter will tell you that, okay, you are misunderstanding. Hmm. Don't obsess. This is not true. Don't think too much. Jupiter will help you to calm down. That energy is actually Rahu. That Rahu energy is not good. But again, I always say nothing is good or bad, because in your birth chart, if Rahu is in a good position, then Rahu is blessing. You have Rahu's blessing throughout your life because of your birth chart. Okay, so nothing is good or bad. It's about the perspective and how you deal with it. Whatever energy universe is giving you, how you deal with it, that is the most important thing. Okay, now let's talk about Saturn in your 8th house in Pisces. Again, Pisces is his 12th sign. Okay, this actually doesn't care about this materialistic world. It's like, I want to uh, go into a cave and meditate and try to connect to the spiritual world. And Saturn is karma. Not in the way that, as soon as we say karma, we understand karma is a bitch. So that means we have done something wrong in the past, and then karma will come back to punish us, which is true. But karma, the word karma literally means work. Saturn is the significator of work. So you need to do something. Saturn wants you to physically do stuff, hard work. Okay. And Saturn is discipline. Saturn is doing something on a regular basis. Saturn is time, so you should be punctual. Now, in the 8th house, it's the hidden truth. And 8th house can give you addiction, of substances like drug addiction. Eighth house can give you transformation, sudden changes, sudden ups, sudden downs, sudden loss, accidents, surgery. One thing I believe that when Saturn sits here, Saturn is also delay. So all the negative aspects that I just told you about eighth house, Saturn will delay this. So in that way, it's a good thing. But in another way, whatever you deserve, Saturn will make sure that happens to you, good or bad. So it may delay, but in your birth chart, if there is a promise of an accident that will happen, we can try to change the energy, shift the energy, and lessen. Like, you're supposed to have a huge accident, but if you know that beforehand, and you go to an astrologer, and astrologer actually looks at your birth chart, then it is possible to do some remedies and to like um, to have and decrease the intensity of the accident. Okay, maybe you'll just cut your finger or something, or maybe you'll just have a scratch there, but there will be an accident. Okay, so in a way I feel like Saturn in the 8th house is not so bad, but we need to keep doing some remedies. Now, as we don't know your individual charts, so I'm going to tell you some very simple remedies, some behavioral changes. It is for all the Leo ascendants regardless of your own birth. Okay, I want to give you two remedies. First one is Ketu is in your lagna. Talk less this entire year. I know it's difficult. You're the sun. You want to control, you have the authority, and you're good at it. You're a good leader. Take a back seat. Relax. Breathe. Don't worry. But talk to your spouse. My next remedy is try to talk to your spouse, but in that conversation also, if you're married. Okay. And if this you can actually do it with your business partner also if you have a business. So talk to your partner, talk to your spouse, and in that conversation also you talk less. Let your spouse, your partner talk more and try to understand them. And another thing, try to take your partner with you and together clean the house. If you have a business and a business partner, take your partner, business partner, and then together clean the office. Okay, keep it organized. Do it regularly. Do it every Saturday. Okay. And another thing is meditate. Sit down on Sundays, Sunday morning from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. 1 hour. If it is too difficult for you, do it like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, no problem. But every Sunday, sit down and meditate. It's nothing fancy. You don't need to know what to do, how to meditate. You don't need to go to the classes or anything. It's just sit down with yourself. Thousands of thoughts will come to your mind, and you are going to try to take all the thoughts out of your mind. Okay, but then reflect your reflect into your inside. Don't look for the solution outside, but look for the solution inside. What kind of solution? Like, what am I trying to control right now? Where do I want to be a leader? Where do I feel like oh, people are not listening to me? Point those things out, point those events and occasions and situations out, and let it go. Not forever. You're Leo people, you cannot do it forever, but as long as Ketu is in your lagna, Take it easy. You are the king. Right now, you just need to keep quiet and observe. You will come back with all your authority, with all your leadership, with all your responsibilities, and you will be the sun again. But right now, take a break. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say about your year 2026. It's going to be a great year. Don't worry about it. And if you are struggling with anything specific, then communicate with us through the email address that is given on the screen. We are going to check analyze your birth chart, and we are going to help you with specific solutions. Thank you for listening to my video, and Happy New Year.